This video might be a little difficult for me, but it is something that I realize that I need to apologize for. And I believe that God has convicted me about this situation. Now, I've had a few videos, maybe a lot of videos. I'm talking about Moses a lot of times. And in those times, it's usually what Moses did wrong. You know what I mean? Like those types of things. Like, how he didn't really fully believe at the beginning, how he didn't make it to the promised land, and things like that. And I understand that we can get lessons from those things, but it doesn't negate the fact that he was still chosen, that God preserved his life at the beginning. You know what I mean? And sometimes we're so quick to tell about what somebody did wrong. Yes, we can get messages and lessons from those things, but it shouldn't take over the whole fact of his life. He was still chosen. And even after his death, God, even as far as I have to read it, but I heard, I'm serious. I have to, but there was a fight. Like, we'll just say it like that. There was a fight over his body even after he passed on. So at the end of the day, if he was nothing, not saying that we ever said that or I ever said that, but it's just the point. Sometimes it depends on how you tell the story. Because the thing about it is, I have to take responsibility because sometimes I may be the only person that somebody may hears the Bible from or whatever. And I never want to make it seem as though that this is all that there is for Moses' story or anybody's story or anything like that. So I came on here to say I apologize for ever making it ever seem as though all Moses has ever done was something wrong. And yeah, I just wanted to say that because you never know who's watching, who's listening. And sometimes, like I said, some people may never read the Bible. And you may be the only light that somebody may see. And I just never want to come across sharing the wrong story or the wrong perception of anybody. So there it is.